Hello everyone, my name's Adele and welcome to Toadstool House Art. So yeah, I've got some things to do this week because I finally have Etsy orders. Yay! Oh, it was dead there for a couple of weeks. I was like, oh my god, has my shop died already? No. But yes, I have orders. So I'm going to package those up first, get them sent out the way. I also need to put together my new keyrings from last week. With the findings, I've done like most of them. I just need to do a few more, and I've got some printing to do, I think. Yes, yeah, because I've got one order that I need to do some sublimation printing on. Of course it's for like the one thing that I sold out of, otherwise I would have had one ready to go. But luckily I've just done like a big, well, medium-ish order from the place I get all my stuff from. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing that this week as well. And it is boiling. Like in the camera the sky looks white, but it's not. It's God, I don't cope well with the heat. Anyway, I'm gonna start packaging orders before I pass out. So I just got an order for all 5 of my keyring designs, which is great. No one's ever ordered the whole 5 before. The problem now is I only have one size of envelope, so now I've got to see if I can fit all of these in here. I think it should work, but I don't think, I think if I individually wrap them like I normally do, it's going to be too bulky. So I think I'm just going to try putting them in as is. So we'll see if they fit. So I've also lost my, my thank you stickers, which is great. You know, they live on the table, and now the one time I need them, they're not there. Okay, let's see. Okay, yes, I think it's going to work. So I've got one there, and I think I can squish one sort of in the middle. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it's fine, it's going to work. So that one can go there. That one can go there. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad actually. It's not too bulky. I am going to pop in a couple of badges. There's a little freebie because they've ordered so much. So those are going to go in a bag as a nice little surprise. So I'm just doing the two, oh, he's upside down, the rainbow frog and the blob rainbow frog. So what I put in as freebies, you'll probably notice, is completely random. Like sometimes it's stickers, sometimes it's badges. It really just depends what I have to hand and sort of how big the order is. Like usually I'll only do 1 badge, but since this is a big order, I'm putting in 2. So let's see. There we go. Oh, that's nice and flat. Okay. So yeah, there is a gap. Okay, whew. Oh, almost forgot the thank you note. Oh, okay. Come on. Now there's no room for the note. Come on, fit. There we go. Okay, yeah, everything's pretty much going to stay in place. Okay, that's fine. Oh, so it's so nice to have orders again. That was it went really slow for a while there. I didn't like the look of that. Ugh. Yeah, so normally I would put a thank you sticker there. Like I say, I can't find them. They're always on the table, and today they're not. So fun. Oh, well, that's fine. So that's 1 done. I have a couple more. I've got one of these inky caps to go as well. And these will fit in a bag. I like these bags. So these are just like the perfect size for posting. I never take these to Comic-Cons or anything. I always just, and a business card. They're not, I only ever use them for Etsy orders. Because they're like the perfect size. Even for these big keyrings, they still fit. You just fold them to whatever size you need. There we go. Yes, I'm also out of thank you cards, so unfortunately this one doesn't get one. God, I'm always out of those. No matter how many I print, I always run out super quick. Which I probably shouldn't complain about, but this one does have to go overseas, so we'll say it's for weight reasons. Okay, that's that one done. And I have one more for now. I do actually have other orders, but these are the ones I'm doing right now because I've got an order for one of my pin displays, but I've it was for the galaxy pattern one, and I've just sold out. So like, great. Because I went to was it Comic-Con last weekend, and there was one left and that went. But it's fine because I've ordered more. I just need to print more. But it is unbearably hot, like unbearably. Got some sticky glue on that from opening the package. There we go. So yeah, it is far too warm out here for me to have the heat press on as well. So yeah, I'll either do that later tonight because I've got a couple more days to go on that. But oh, it is far too much. Like, there's sweat all over my face. I'm super gross right now. Ugh. Fit. I do really like these paper envelopes though. It's so nice to have like proper recyclable packaging. Ooh, that reminds me, I need to write that on these. I really should get some stickers saying, you know, like please recycle or something, so people know, but I keep forgetting. Okay, so that's those all done. Okay. I just need to print out the postage labels and then take these to the post office. But first, I need a drink of water. I'm having a very healthy lunch today because we've got some veggies that need eating up. So I just made a kind of stir fry, I guess, with broccoli, carrots, some celery, peas, and then I had a little bit of rice left in the fridge, so I'll pop that in too. Just added some seasonings, and yeah, it's really good. So I'm gonna eat this and yeah, just chill out for a few minutes before I get back to work. Nom. Okay, it's finally cool enough to do a little sublimating. I did some last night, but the printer was acting up and that stresses me out and I can't film when I'm stressed. So, and yet today I set it printing, walked away, came back and it was absolutely fine. Last night it kept stopping. It likes to tell me that it's jammed when there's no paper jam. It likes to tell me it's out of ink when I've just topped it up. Like, ugh. That printer, really good, but like so frustrating. Anyway, the last thing I was printing last night was these shoulder bags that I do. So I'm doing the rainbow frog design because that one has completely sold out. And I have a county fair this weekend, so I need more. So they come like this, and it's just like a normal shoulder bag. So you got your Velcro. And then these flaps actually come off. So I'm just going to do 3, and that should, with the ones I did last night, should be plenty for the show. And then you have to just make sure that they are super clean. Ooh. That's just the pile of them falling over in the background, it's fine. But I should move that there. Okay. So yeah, you just got to get a lint roller and you have to get everything off. And then before you can actually print on them, you have to press them on their own first. And that just takes out the moisture. About 10 seconds should be fine. And then I like to roll them again just to make sure I really have got everything, because you'd be surprised, like no matter how much you roller these, they will pick up dust just going from here to here. Okay, so that one looks done. And I will grab my sheet. There we go. And then all I have to do is just stick it down in the middle. Okay, that's all secured. Now it's time to put it in the press. Okay, so before we press anything, we need to make sure the press is clean. I always have a cloth, a wipe, any kind of damp cloth will be fine. And this is Teflon, because you will get a little bit of ink on it, because when you put everything in, you need to put it this way up, which means ink will go down onto this. And so while it's still warm, you can wipe it off. So this is going on for just 75 seconds. Oh, hot, 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 hot. And take it off as soon as it comes out. You will singe yourself a bit. That is unavoidable. Oh. Get rid of that. And that's it. All done. So this one's turned out nice. Occasionally you will get like sometimes when you press it down it will wrinkle it and then you'll end up with white spots, but this one is perfect. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna do the other two. So these two didn't turn out great. I had some creasing, so I've got this like little line here. This one got a bit there and there, and a tiny bit at this side as well. Yes, that's not great. I'm glad the one I was actually filming turned out good, but yeah, this happens occasionally. But this is a particular bad day. It doesn't normally happen a couple of times in a row like this. Which is a bummer, because now I've got 3 good ones and 3 not good ones. But I'll still sell these. I sell these at a discounted price. I let people know that they have defects, and no one has ever cared. Honestly, I have like, oh yeah, it's like so much off because it has this defect here and I'm trying to show them and they're like, and they don't care. I think that happens when it's like parents buying for their kids. They're like, ooh, a bargain. So yeah, so it's a shame. But yeah, now I need to change my press settings because I have some other bits to print. Okay, I actually put my tape in the tape dispenser that was sat right here in front of me. For some reason I did not do that. That makes it a lot easier. Anyway, now we're on to the wall hangings. And these are going to be the pin display ones. So on top it's going to say my pin collection. So, but I need to take this dowel out first because I'm printing the whole thing. So I used to untie these. Now I don't. I just snip them off and then retie them because life is too short. That takes forever. Look how quick that was. So I just pop these to one side. So I've had to put the press up to 5 degrees higher than the bags. And I've been meaning to write down like the temperature of everything, because each time I print something I go back to the website for the supplier for these, and then I change it accordingly, and I really need to write it down just in case like I'm in a rush and I've got no internet, because that is exactly the type of thing that would happen to me. So the prep for these is exactly the same as the bags really. You just have to make sure everything's hair free. I've already wiped out the machine, so I'm just gonna press these all flat and then double roller them to clean everything up. Okay, they're all clean and pressed and cooled down. It's very important to let things cool if you need to press them first before you put them on the sublimation paper, otherwise it might start the sublimation process a little bit early, and then while you're moving it you can end up with smudges. So I am doing the Galaxy design to start with. This is the one that was ordered, but I've already done that one. This is just a top-up because they were completely sold out. This is usually my most popular design, but it does fluctuate slightly. So, and I finally remembered to take off some of the corners to save on ink. But I've still been quite generous with this border. Because these pennants, where they come from, they're not always perfect. I'm guessing they're handmade because the length varies just slightly, like just enough where sometimes this tip touches the edge of the paper and sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, because it can be a little bit shorter or longer, that's why it has like such a generous border down here. Like you can see, this one doesn't go all the way to the edge. So yeah, time to press. Oh my god, I've just opened the back door to cool off for a minute while it's pressing. And Elsa's there and she wants me to come out and pet her. So she does this thing where she flips over and rolls on her back and looks extra cute to try and lure me out. But I'm like, kitty, I'm too busy right now. Oh, I will pet her later, don't worry. Aha. Ugh. Okay, let's peel this. Yeah, look at that colour. God, I like these. You can see how it drains the colour out of the paper. So yeah, I have another one of this design, and I'm also going to be doing a cloud design. These, I like doing these, but they're always a bit tricky because this is almost the exact same size as the press, so I have to get it perfect, because if I miss, if it's not 100% in the press, then it won't print the design on, so you can end up with like a white edge. So yeah, I'm going to get on and just print those real quick. No, no, you will not tempt me. I have to work. No, I have to work. Don't put your butt in the camera. Now, oh, cold shoulder. Don't look at me like that. Elsa. Fine. I'm doing it. I have to get back to work. You're such a bad influence. Such a bad kitty. Yeah. Oh no, don't. No, it's too cute. It's too cute. Stop. See, this is what I have to deal with working from home. Random cute kitty attacks. That's my girl. No, don't leave me. I'm too fabulous. She'll be fine. Yeah. Oh my god. Plain. Okay, see, this is what I mean when I say the ink will transfer onto your Teflon. But just go over it with a damp cloth and it will come right off. That's why it's so important to have one of these sheets, otherwise you will just be getting it on top of this rubber. So I normally like to put the dowels back in when these are still a little bit warm, because they're just slightly more pliable, but these have all almost completely cooled down now. Because you have to be really careful. Like, you cannot stack them like this once they've just come out. Even if they're still quite warm, you can't do that, because the one that's warm will reactivate the inks and you'll end up transferring like the ink from one to the other. And yeah, don't do that. Also, when you take them out, you really need to put them down flat so that they will set flat. Because if you wrinkle them and then after you printed on them and you think, oh, that's fine, I'll just stick them back in the press, it will reactivate the ink and it will stick to the press. I'm sorry, you'll get ink on the press. It's not actually sticky. And then you'll end up blurring it. So sublimation tips if you want them. So yeah, that's 2 more sparklies, and I did 1 of my cloud design. Okay, on to the next thing. So I just had a complete sort of brain fart moment, and for some reason I put this whole thing in the press, completely forgetting that the elastic is plastic. And of course it's like shrunk and it's turned hard and brittle. Yeah, so I kind of ruined that. It also left a mark in my press, which I have been able to get out with some cleaner, and sometimes if you get a mark in there that won't come up, you can put in the scraps of sublimation paper on top of it and then press it and the paper will absorb it out. But yeah, I've lost one of these now, which is a shame. Like, I will keep it and I will use this for when I do a new design. This will be the test one when I like test the colours or the pattern or anything. But yeah, a bit annoyed with myself for that, because it should go like this with it sat outside. But no, I forgot. Ugh, anyway, I've got 2 more to do, so try not to mess those up. Okay, last thing to do is some linen purses. I tend to do these last because the temperature for the press has to be so much higher than any other, even though they're the same like sort of like linen product. Yeah, so I tend to do those last so I don't have to wait for it to heat up and then cool back down again to do something else. So I'm doing one of each design because it was really the frogs that needed topping up, but I did those yesterday. And then I think that's going to be it. So yeah, that was a productive morning of printing. I'm now going to turn off the press, throw open all the windows and try to cool off. And yeah, get some lunch. God, it's only 11:45 and I'm starving. I need to show you what's in this box. Okay, so this just arrived. I opened it before I went in the shower because I didn't want to open this one on camera in case it was broken. Because I would have been too sad. So, but let me show you what I got. This is so cute. Okay, you might be able to guess already. Let me get out all the pieces. So these, I think probably one of the cutest things I've ever ordered. Ever, maybe? I know I say that about a lot of things, but this time I mean it. Okay, so there was a lot of wrapping for this. Do we see where this is going? So and there's the coaster? Saucer, sorry. Forgot the word. So they are teacups. And they come with the little strainer. So that goes in there. So that... There you go. And then they come with these little covers. And they're mushrooms. So they look like that. Ah! They are so amazing. Oh, they're so sweet and cute. And they come with a coaster. Oh my god. Yes, and these have come such a long way. I'm so surprised that they've survived. But how good. How awesome are they? Oh god. So this package only came with 2. And I'm sure I ordered 4. So they must be coming separately. Because that happens sometimes. I'm guessing they didn't have a big enough package for these. But no, aren't they great? Oh, I can't wait to get the others. Like I say, I only got 4. And these are just going to be selling at conventions and fairs and things. Because I personally don't actually fancy posting these out. I think they could get broken. And yet they got to me all right. But yeah, I'd rather not risk it, I guess. But we'll see. I'll see honestly how popular they are. I think they're amazing. So if there's someone out like me out there, then they might want them too. But oh, so pretty. I'm so tempted to keep one for myself. I might do. Oh god, I gotta stop like trying to keep all my stock. But those are amazing. Oh, yes. So, yeah, I thought you might like to see that. Ooh, speaking of, I need to show you something else. Hold on. Okay, here they are. I don't know if anyone's going to recognize what these are, but these are moss balls. So they are... Oh, too close. So they are, well, exactly what it sounds like. They are a ball of moss. Let me open one up for you. So these came from... the lady who ran the plant shop, which was on the floor above my mum's shop. She's left now, but she said I could have some of these, and I think these are adorable. Hold on, let me see if I can tip one into a jar so you can actually see. Oh, there he goes. And it's so cute and fuzzy. Oh, I think he needs fresh water. But look at it. So these things, you just put them in a jar and you change out the water every so often. And I think they grow by up to 1 centimeter per year. So if you keep them alive for a very long time, you can end up with a big moss ball. And I wasn't expecting so many. I do have some planters though. So, well, I've got lots of like decorative jars and like, I don't know if you call them planters, but you're meant to put like spider plants in them, but you can put like water stuff in them. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, and yes, I am gonna give them all names. I just need to think of what they are. So yeah. Well, I thought they were cute. They might not be everyone's thing, but I think those are adorable. I wish it would focus on them. Still warm. So I'm going to leave it here for this week because I still have things to do to prep for the show on Sunday. I need to go through all my badges again, count those again. I need to make goodie bags again because I sold out of those. So it's all the same stuff you've already seen really. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good weekend. There is, I don't know if there's a proper weather warning for it, but it is apparently going to be really hot. So I don't know how I'm going to cope because I'm going to the Bakewell Fair. And I know I'm inside a marquee, but I'm like, is that a good thing? Will I be cooler or will I be warmer? I don't know, but wear your sun protection and don't stay out too long. I know we're British and as soon as the sun comes out, we're out there, but don't. No, if you're as pasty as I am, make sure you layer it on really thick. All right, I will see you all next week. Bye.